How close are we to achieving under 1,000 murders? It's the dream, it's the goal of this organization and other.
Well, it's not just a goal of an organization, it should be a national goal. And not just, it's interesting that we set under 1,000 as the goal. We should be way down to 300-400. You have to be able to deliver leadership when things are at their worst. That's when you really have to come in your own. If you can't do that, then probably you're not cut out for it. So you have to be able to clear the noise and focus on what is important, what matters at the moment, and respond accordingly. So when you get that call, there are a number of people who have been exposed to trauma, who are not sure what to do. There's uncertainty. As the leader, you have to step in and create certainty when there's uncertainty. When people are, their emotions are up, you have to be steady. You have to calm people down. You have to draw low gear and climb the hill and make sure everything goes as it should under the most difficult of circumstances. So, there are instances when, I listen to the police radio quite often. And there are instances where I've heard on the radio that my officers are in a firefight somewhere. I will go. Now, usually firefights don't take very long, but it's rare when they go on for a long time. But post issues can be quite unsettling, traumatic, and it matters to my men and women when they see me turn up.
How close are we to achieving under 1,000 murders? It's the dream, it's the goal of this organization and other.
Well, it's not just a goal of an organization, it should be a national goal. And not just, it's interesting that we set under 1,000 as the goal. We should be way down to 300-400. Because we've been up over 1,000 for so long, 20 odd years we've been over 1,000. We come close and then it goes up and down and up and down. I dare say it's a combination of things that keep us there. And to a great extent, we are doing new things, trying new things, adjusting our plans accordingly. And planning is at the bedrock of everything that we do. And we're increasing our capacity to deal with things. We have more persons coming in, but not just more people, but well-trained people who can tackle this kind of situation. We've been getting in some resources to be able to do that. But it takes time, and we were interrupted a bit by COVID. And also, one of the most important things to us as a police force is public confidence and support. And when that's eroded, that becomes problematic because we're overcoming the inertia of that to start the process of actually dealing with the bad guys. We're not very good nationally about identifying where the real problem is. So the problem are the guys who are killing people. That's why we have all these murders. It's not a phenomenon. It's not a virus. It is actual people who are doing this, and we tend not to highlight them, but rather highlight the other things around them as if they're not there. We need this in the community. Yes, the community needs certain things quite often because of their presence. Their presence depresses communities. The presence of a gang in a community is going to guarantee poverty, guarantee the pulling down of the community structures, because they will put their own structures in place to provide a safe space for themselves. So we have to be able to remove those guys from the community within the law. And so if you hear me advocate for stronger laws, it's because I don't believe we should do things outside of the law. Under 1,000 murders is not impossible for Jamaica. Listen, we're good at everything we're doing. There's no reason why people think that we're not good at security. We're actually good at it. But there are some things that need to be put in place to allow the people who are the professionals in the business to actually get their things done.
Aside from what we know, the aiding and abetting,
Right.
what other roles does the JSF intel suggest about the female activities, the criminal gangs and such? What else are the intelligence saying?
Well, nowadays, it's a time of equality. You have women who do all of the crimes. Jamaican women don't really take a back seat. They tend to be, they push forward. The society supports women power, and women taking leadership roles. It's going to be no different in the underworld. It's a reflection of society as well.